Okay, so here's, oops, pardon me. So we're going to try to do the modified vinegar sponge.
Yep.
Okay. So what are we going to do in 3 dimensions?
Well,
So we have
start with 8.
so
cubes.
8 of
Start with 8 cubes, and we happen to have an old Zome model of 8 cubes here. But that's too big to have on. So this is going to be one of our 8 cubes, which has side lengths what?
side lengths 1.
So this is, we're going to have 8 of these cubes together of side length 1. Okay, and what's our process going to be initially? What are we going to chop the sides into?
Well, chop the sides into thirds.
Chop the sides into thirds, and then
You
what
take
next?
out the middle ninth. So
Okay, we're always going to take out the middle, but what's the sequence of chopping we're going to
You
do?
chop into 1/3, then
1/5, 1/7.
Yeah.
Okay, just like before.
Yep.
Okay. And when we chop into thirds, initially, the side lengths into thirds, what do we do? Tell me what's going to happen.
Then we
then we
punch out the middle ninth.
this square in the middle.
Okay, what do you do?
But that goes all the way through the cube.
All right.
So it's gonna take out this square, the center square, and this square.
Okay.
But
Or
these
actually, this cube, the center
these will
cube,
be
and that cube.
cubes.
All right. So we're gonna punch out some cubes. So the tricky thing here is how many cubes are we going to punch out,
Well,
and how big are the cubes going to be that we punch out
Well-
initially?
each cube that you're making by cutting this up is gonna be 1/3 by 1/3 by 1/3.
Okay.
And
And you punch out, well, you have to make 3 punches because you can pair the sides up. You pair these two together, these two together,
Yeah, leave it down.
but these two together, these two together, and these two together because they're opposite.
Okay.
Because the punch carries through. So you're gonna punch out 3 cubes with each punch,
Uh huh.
and you're gonna punch out. You have 3 punches.
Uh huh.
That's 9, but you punch out the center square 3 times, so you have -2 center squares,
Okay.
and you only want to punch it at once.
All right.
So you have to add back in 2. So
Okay.
that means there's 20 cubes left.
And how many did we punch out?
7,
7. Okay. So what did the volume initially? It starts at 8,
8.
and that's at step 1. At step 2, what's the volume going to be?
Well,
Oh,
we have to figure out the volume of one of these cubes. So it's 1/3 by 1/3 by 1/3.
Uh huh.
it'll be 1/27th.
Yep.
27.
Times 7.
Okay.
So 7 over 27.
All right.
But how can we put that in like in a product form?
Well, let's put it in a subtraction
Well,
form
it's
first.
8 minus 8 times. It's gonna be 8 times. 8 times 27ths. No, 8 times.
Let's do subtraction first. We start with 8, and how much do
Yeah.
we subtract away?
We subtract away
7
7
27.
27ths.
7 over 27.
But that's just from one square.
What do you mean?
Like 1 cube. We've 8 cubes.
Oh, very good. Okay.
So we're
So,
gonna subtract away 8 times 7/27ths.
okay, good. 8 minus 8 times 7 over 27. Okay, so how can we simplify this
Well-
if we're looking to get it in a product form?
Take an 8 out.
8.
8 times.
7.
It would be 27ths.
Okay. Do you see why this 1 minus 7 27ths is 20 27ths?
Because you have 20 27ths remaining, and you have 20 27ths remaining. You have 20 of these cubes
Uh-huh.
in each of the 8, 20 of the small cubes in each of the 8 big cubes. So that's 8 times 20, and then the area of one of the cubes is 1/27.
Volume. The
Volume.
volume of the
Vol-
cube.
Volume of one of the cubes is 1/27th,
Very good.
and then that's 8 times because you have 8 cubes.
All right, awesome. So we can do it the subtraction way, as before, or the product way, looking at how much area or how much volume we have left.
Yep.
is helpful. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out the next couple of terms.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.